Jesus. A name whispered with reverence, a life brimming with wonder. He was more than a man. He was the Son of God, sent to earth to offer salvation and reveal the boundless love of our Creator. And how did he demonstrate this love? Through miracles, extraordinary acts that defied the laws of nature and touched the very core of the human spirit. These weren't just magic tricks. They were expressions of divine power and compassion. Each miracle served a purpose, offering a glimpse into the heart of God and revealing profound truths about faith, hope, and the transformative power of belief. Jesus healed the sick, calmed the storms, and even raised the dead, proving that with God all things are possible. His miracles were never meant to be mere spectacles. They were invitations to believe, to trust in a power greater than ourselves, and to embrace the boundless love that God offers to each and every one of us. Through these awe-inspiring acts, Jesus showed us that we are never alone, that even in the darkest of times, hope remains. Imagine a wedding celebration, joy filling the air, music, laughter, and the aroma of delicious food. But suddenly disaster strikes. The wine runs out. In those days, running out of wine at a wedding was a social catastrophe. It brought shame upon the host and cast a pall over the entire celebration. This is where Jesus performed his first miracle. At his mother's request, he transformed ordinary water into the finest wine, saving the wedding and demonstrating his divine power. This act of transformation wasn't just about quenching thirst, it was about exceeding expectations. The guests were astounded by the quality of the wine, unaware of its miraculous origin. They marveled at its richness and flavor, unaware that they were tasting the tangible evidence of God's goodness. This miracle reminds us that God cares about every aspect of our lives, even the seemingly small and insignificant details. Picture a vast crowd gathered to hear Jesus speak. 5,000 people hungry for his words and hungry for physical sustenance. They had been there for hours, listening intently to his teachings. As the day wore on, hunger gnawed at their bellies, a growing distraction from the spiritual nourishment Jesus offered. Seeing their need, Jesus took 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, a meager offering for such a multitude. Yet in his hands, this simple meal multiplied miraculously, providing enough food to satisfy everyone present with baskets to spare. Can you imagine the awe and wonder that filled their hearts as they partook in this incredible feast? This miracle, more than any other, underscores God's boundless generosity and his deep compassion for his children. It reminds us that he will always provide for our needs, often in ways we least expect, and that his love knows no bounds. The miracles of Jesus are not just ancient stories, they are timeless testaments to the power of faith and the boundless love of God. They remind us that we serve a God who is intimately involved in our lives, who hears our prayers, and who is always ready to meet our needs. Even today, these miracles inspire hope in the face of adversity. They remind us that no problem is too big, no situation too dire for God to handle. When we face challenges in our own lives, we can draw strength from the knowledge that the same power that healed the sick and calmed the storms is still available to us today. The miracles of Jesus challenge us to believe, to trust in a power greater than ourselves, and to live lives filled with faith, hope, and love. They are a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness, reminding us that even in the midst of suffering and uncertainty, miracles are still possible.